everyone! So today's video is going to be about how to cut toxic people out of your life for good. Interacting with toxic people on a daily basis can simply drain your energy and make every day difficult and joyless. Make sure to watch to the end of the video because I have 7 tips coming your way on how to remove these people out of your life or deal with them effectively if they're close family members and we can't get away from them. But before we start, if you're not already subscribed to my channel, I talk about how you can find your passion and go after it at any age, how you can find balance even at the most difficult times in your life, and how you can be happy with the things and the people you already have surrounding you. So if you're interested, do make sure to click the subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos that I upload 3 days a week. Now, let's get to today's topic. Number 1 is set them straight. When you have a toxic person putting you down and making everyday life harder than it should be, you may be forced to put your relationship at risk and speak up. Now, if this person is a close family member, it may complicate things, so you should be careful on how you approach the situation. Just be open and tell them how they're making you feel. Chances are they're already aware of their behavior, and this will give them the wake-up call to treat you differently. And if this individual is a colleague or someone you're not that attached with, just tell them straight of their behavior towards you that you don't approve of. Because if you don't speak up and protect your feelings from toxic people, they're gonna take advantage of your patience and keep doing it unless you put an end to it. Number 2 is don't engage. A toxic person will do everything to get you involved in their own mess and drag you down. You're gonna have to resist any temptation of engaging in a toxic person's provocation. Don't let them push you to the edge and make you do things you don't want to do. A toxic person might also be confrontational and may enjoy playing with people's emotions. It can be like a game for them, but a very uncomfortable encounter for you. This is why you're gonna have to be very careful not to play their game, because whatever the outcome, you're gonna be the one to hurt. And besides, if this is a person you're gonna meet on a regular basis, this can happen repeatedly. So ignore the provocation and don't engage. Number 3 is set boundaries. Let them know that there are certain issues that are off limits and borders not to be crossed as far as their interaction with you. Now, if this makes them angry and are mad because they couldn't invade your privacy with all their negative energy, then you're better off without them. You should be aware and firm when it comes to sensitive issues for you. You shouldn't let them joke their way in or use any other tactic and end up disrespecting your values. When you set boundaries, you're already letting other people know that if they go there, there will be hell to pay. This can prevent a lot of unwanted incidents and arguments, saving you all the drama that could take place otherwise. Setting boundaries does not mean you are closed off and scared. It just means that you are well aware of the dangers of being naive when it comes to your internal affairs. Number 4 is take responsibility. Oftentimes when we have disagreements and fights with other people, we tend to make it look like it's their fault 100%, and we never talk about our part in it. And even if they were the instigators, you had a role to play in it one way or another. So whether you escalated the situation by returning fire with fire, or you just sat there while they disrespect you, you are now part of the problem. It does not mean you're to blame in any way, but it really helps to look at your involvement from different angles and take responsibility for your exaggerated response or your too laid-back approach. When you're aware of your part, you'll then be able to see clearly to the extent those people took advantage of your vulnerability. And this can decide on the future of your relationship with them if this is a recurring incident and they keep doing it. Number 5 is don't expect them to change. So no matter how many times you try to change a person for their own good, unless there is a major shift inside of them or some life-changing incident happened to them, it's nearly impossible to change anyone. So understanding this fact can give you the freedom to focus on what you can do, which you can control, rather than wasting your energy on others. You can make decisions to make things easier for you to deal with toxic people. And just because they refuse to change, it doesn't mean you have to sit there and take all their nonsense. Because no matter how much you care for these people, it's unlikely that they will change. And sometimes it's important to be a little selfish and give yourself a break from all the negativity that keeps draining your energy. Because not only will it affect your mood, it might also negatively impact your performance and in what you can achieve in life if they weren't dragging you down. Number 6 is walk away. When you engage in a back and forth argument with a toxic person, there is no winning there because they will neither accept defeat nor be rational. They'll bring up things that have nothing to do with the issue and use it against you. And if you don't decide to walk away and deny them the pleasure of dragging you down to their level, they will use every opportunity to make you look bad and make you feel worse about yourself. You don't need to worry about why people are the way they are. You just need to be smart enough not to let their negativity rub off on you. because you're not responsible for whatever happened to them in the past. You don't have to pay for other people's mistakes, you just need to have empathy but no guilt. Number 7 is forgive but never forget. Forgiveness and letting bygones be bygones will only benefit you and give you the freedom from having to obsess over other people's past actions towards you. Holding on to anger and resentment will only keep you from being happy and living life to the fullest. So forgive those that did you wrong in any way and make peace with your past. Don't give power to whatever happened to you in the past because it has nothing to do with your present moment and your future. But what's even more important is never to forget what they did, because you forgiving them does not mean that they have changed and that they won't attempt to do the same thing. Toxic people will have no shame in hurting you again and again if you're foolish enough to let them take advantage of you by forgetting what they did in the past. You can use different methods to let them know that you haven't forgotten, you have just forgave for the sake of your relationship. If you do this, it will send a clear message and they won't dare cross you because now they know that you are aware of their ways and they might even respect you as a result. So that's it for today, guys. I hope this was helpful. If you're interested in another video where I talk about how to stop caring what others think of you, click somewhere here. And if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, share your ideas, thoughts, experiences down in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe not to miss my other videos. Until next time.